Hard work and regular practice are the surest way to success any area of our life. Hello friend, myself Palash Manoj Thakre and today we are discussing a very important topic of carbohydrate, that is monosaccharide. So dear friends, monosaccharides are any class of sugar that cannot be hydrolyzed to give a simple sugar. Monosaccharides are formed by two Greek words which means mono, which is stand for single, and saccharide means sugar. It means monosaccharides, it is the single unit of carbohydrate. These simple sugar are colorless, water soluble and crystalline solid, which has a general formula, that is CH2OX. Here the X, it is greater than or equals to 3 and X means the number of carbon atom. The structure of monosaccharide containing trioses, tetroses, pentoses and so on. These structures are based on the number of carbon atom present in monosaccharide. The monosaccharide simple sugar, it is also called as polyhydroxyaldehyde and ketone because it's consisting aldehyde and ketone group. Depending on these, the monosaccharides are classified into two types, that is aldoses and ketoses. If the structure of monosaccharides containing aldehyde group, then it is belongs to aldoses series, and if it contain the ketone group, then it is belongs to ketoses series. These aldoses are primarily or mainly present in the plant. So let's discuss how aldoses series begins. The aldoses series starting with 3 carbon atom containing triose. In this series, the second carbon is asymmetric carbon. Here, the asymmetric carbon is important for beginning of aldoses series. Asymmetric carbon means a carbon atom which containing or attached with 4 different types of atom or a group. This is also called as chiral carbon atom. The 3 carbon series of carbohydrate is called as glyceraldehyde. If the asymmetric carbon containing OH functional group at the right side, then it is said as diglyceraldehyde. And if the asymmetric carbon atom containing OH group at the left side, then it is called as L-glyceraldehyde. It means D and L conformation is on the basis of functional group attached to the carbon. The beginning of aldoses series is due to the addition of new carbon atom with respect to the hydrogen and functional group OH. This carbon atom is placed in between first and second carbon atom of trioses and becomes tetroses. The important thing is all the members of aldoses are follows only D conformation. Dear friend, if two sugar differ by orientation of OH group at any one carbon atom except penultimate carbon atom, then it is called as epimer of each other. Just observe the given figure. Here we are observing that the series is beginning with 3 carbon sugar, that is called as diglyceraldehyde. The second carbon is called as asymmetric carbon because it contains 4 different groups. In the second carbon, the OH group is present at the right side, hence it is called as diglyceraldehyde. So, as we discussed above, all the aldoses series follows deconformation. We discussed that the new carbon atom with respect to the hydrogen and OH group is adding in between first and second carbon atom and forms tetroses. In the tetroses structure, now we got two sugar, that is D-erythrose and D-threose. These D-erythrose and D-threose sugar are called as the epimer of each other. It happens because the addition of the new carbon atom with respect to the hydrogen and OH group in between first and second carbon atom of trioses. Just observe in the tetroses structure, erythrose and threoses structure has a second carbon atom which has different orientation of hydroxyl group. But the third carbon atom of both the structure has functional group, that is OH group at right side. This carbon atom is called as penultimate carbon atom. Now tetroses series begins and forms a pentoses by the addition of the new carbon atom with respect to OH group and hydrogen group in between first and second carbon atom of tetrosane as form a pentoses, that is ribose and arabinose. This series of aldoses is continue with the hexoses. Here we get now some structure of hexoses, that is allose, altose, glucose, mannose, gulose, idose, galactose and talose. Here we get the structure of glucose and mannose. These are called as epimer of each other. It is because glucose and mannose containing second carbon atom which has OH group in different position. Hence these are called as epimer of each other. The conformation of the hydroxyl group is occur at carbon number third. Hence glucose and mannose are called as C3 epimer because there all the penultimate carbon atom has hydroxyl group in a same direction, and C3 carbon has a hydroxyl group in a different direction. Similarly, glucose and galactose are C4 epimer of each other. Now we will discuss the ketosis series of monosaccharides. If the carbohydrate containing the series of ketone, then the particular series of carbohydrate called as ketoses series. The ketoses series also increase with third carbon atom containing triose. My dear friend, ketoses series of monosaccharide does not containing any asymmetric carbon atom. Hence, the H and OH group with a new carbon atom are attached in between second and third carbon atom. So, it forms tetrulose from triulose. Now we move towards a new slide which containing some structure of ketoses series of monosaccharides. So friend, as we discussed, in ketoses series there is no asymmetric carbon atom. Hence the new carbon atom with H and OH group is placed in between second and third carbon atom of triulose and forms tetrulose. We already discussed the D and L conformation of carbohydrate series. And the series of ketoses is continuously increasing with the addition of new carbon atom with H and OH group in between second and third carbon atom. Form pentulose, hexulose and other epimer also. I hope this video will help you.